Story begin, and we see a bully talking to himself. They were smoking on a bathroom, and the other bully was pissed cuz he didn't like the smoke. Then they started arguing about the last cigarette. Then they started telling to over main character if the teacher come stop them with your big body. We see over main character here that he was so fat and ugly no one likes him, and they were bullying him. Then the big bully ordered him to act like Pikachu. Then the big bully started beating him cuz he was not doing it right. Then he tell him to do it better. But the girl bully was pissed, and she saw something wet. Then the bully start beating him because he like it. Then they tell him to don't get caught by the teacher. Then he started bullying him again and tell him to act like elephant now. Then the scene change and we see a classroom. We see the big bully readying to attack someone. And of course, it was the main character getting beat up. Then we see the big bully talking to his friend, teaching him how to punch someone. Then they tell him to get up cuz he fell when they punch him. Then the other girl started making fun of him, acting like Pikachu. Then the big bully asked her you wanna see him doing it. Then they order him to act like a 100,000 volt Pikachu. Then he start doing it, and the whole class was laughing at him. And over. Main character was so embarrassed that he wanted to die. And the whole class was still making fun of him. Then the main character wish in his mind to be strong. Then the big bully friend, ask him lend me that Pikachu for a day over. Main character was scared. They were talking about that. Today is the 100th day with High G. Then the main character started acting like a dog or Pikachu. Then they put some flowers on over main character back and send that to High G. Then he goes to class 4 and High G says hi fatty to over main character. Then the High G ask him what he wants. But the main character was blushing cuz he saw the G panties. Then the main character tells her that Seng tells me to congress you for 100th day with you and guys. Seng is that big bully. Then he accidentally farts. Ops. So High G tells him to not act like Pikachu. I won't tell him. Then the main character tell us that he is disappointed at himself being humiliated front of a girl. But he was thankful of her worthless pity. Sense change and we see over main character home. And he was asking his mother if the ramen is done. Her mother replied and said, it's on the table. Then he complains about the eggs his mother pot on ramen because he thinks he is getting fat by it. His mother asked does it taste bad? But he didn't reply to that and said, can I change school? And her mother asked why I want to change schools because they were poor. And over main character rippled and start making excuses and said, the guys on this school are so good at study that I can't even get close to them. So for my grades, I need to change school. So guys, that was for today. If you want to see more hit like button, and if you continue want to see lookism comic, comment next episode.